love to introduce you to episode 2 of
Real News,
featuring your host, the champ
and Alex.
Man, Alex, we are back again. They might have not thought we was gonna be back, but we are back, coming better than ever, harder than ever, man. Week 2 it might be the hardest show to do.
Yup.
You gotta keep it going, man. But after this, it's a wrap. And we not stopping, man. We not stopping. Real News is coming to you each and every week to discuss the most current and popular topics around, such as sports,
music,
politics,
and anything else that matters. So come catch a wave.
Got some real interesting topics for y'all this week, man. We're going over the playoff reactions. We're going to see who was wrong and who was right from last week's episode, from last week's show. You know, yeah, we're going to see. We'll go over the NFL draft review. We're definitely going to discuss the number 1 pick. We're going to talk about this Kanye-Trump relationship, man.
Yeezy.
We're going to give you all that full KLD review we was promising. We're going to have a little discussion on the Waffle House murderer, man, and some aspects about that thing that obviously we don't like. We're going to give y'all a little bit of history on this day, something from a blast from the past, man, because the history makes the future, man. Never forget the history where you came from and the things that happened before you, man. Give y'all a little discussion on the Waffle House killer and the aspects about that thing that we don't enjoy. Avengers review, man. We ain't gonna spoil nothing for you, man. So stick around, stay tuned, and check that out. Ow!
JustAirWaves will be right back with you.
On this day, April 29th, 1992, the Rodney King verdict was announced, man, where all the officers in this case were acquitted, man. If you know anything about this case, and if you don't, it's videos out there. Check it out. Look them up, man. This man was beaten mercilessly by people who called themselves police officers. And a year later, these officers were acquitted. That means the charges were dropped. They got in basically no trouble on that verdict. They did get in a little trouble later on. But they got in no trouble on that verdict, that case, and they were set scot-free after beating this man for no real apparent reason.
Hospitalized him.
Man, they messed him up, man.
How's that affecting 2018?
Nothing has changed, man. That's basically what I want to say. Most of the time, black men or people of color, man, that's what I see in the media, man. So if the numbers are different, you let me know, man. But it's mostly people of color, most of the time not doing really anything wrong, small violations, nothing too big, nothing ever worth dying over, man. Especially when you don't have a weapon yourself.
You're here to protect, not kill.
So that fateful day 26 years ago when the Rodney King verdict was announced, man, don't seem like too much has changed, man. So we're going to use this to segue into another topic, man. Waffle House, man, had a shooting in Tennessee where a man committed a hate crime and actually gunned down 4 people, 4 unarmed people, man. And he was taken into custody unharmed, safely. He might have stopped and got a burger before they locked him up, man. This is 26 years later, man. This man murdered 4 people.
And those people don't have any type of justice. They just buried. Family in mourning. And
he had no problem getting locked up peacefully, man. That's what we talking about, man. 26 years later, man.
So again, another week, we're here talking about guns and how they're taking people's lives. Not the guns itself, but the people behind the guns. You know what I'm saying? Those crazy people that they keep giving the guns to. Put quotations around that. The crazy people.
Crazy people, man, because, man, you can give me every gun in the world, man. I can have a gun safe, however, I can have rocket launchers. I'm never going to be on the news running in a school, shooting it up. It's only a small percentage of people who are that type of crazy, and that's who the guns need to be out, man. It's crazy, man.
And the NRA, y'all know what y'all doing, man. Might be a population check, but we don't need that.
We're going to leave the Waffle House killer unnamed, man. I don't even really want to give him that much respect. We're just going to call him a killer, exactly what it is, man. He's committed a hate crime. But he was actually allowed bond, man. That means he was put in a position where if he would have came up with money, he had a chance to step outside that prison again, man. He as far as I know, he wasn't able to come up with the money or whatever situation happened, and he's not back on these streets, man. But
so it's looking like you can't go to school in peace, you can't eat in peace, you can't go to church in peace. without somebody with a piece.
But you might be able to kill in peace, man.
Kill in peace.
You can kill in peace, man. You can get out on bond the next day, man. You violate your probation like the homie Meek Mill, man. Public story, everybody knows, man. This man was denied bond for, I think, leaving the state. Whatever the probation violation was, something small. Denied bond. And this guy gunned down 4 people. Come on,
Not
man.
a scratch on him.
Not a scratch when he was taken in unharmed, and this man was given the ability.
And who wants to bond him out anyways? Who will bond him out?
A lot of people.
It's crazy. Come on now.
Man.
But, okay, that's the world we're living in today. Let's take a dive into that Trump and Kanye situation, man. What's up with that?
First, man, want to put a little comment on Trump, man. Trump hasn't said anything about this man who committed a hate crime. It's no negative actions toward him, even though this is a national tragedy, man. And to segue into Trump, I don't like how he treats issues like this. When it's something towards his interest, he's speaking on it, man. But when it's some unarmed people of color gunned down on a hate crime, man, we not hearing nothing positive, nothing from him. And that's really gonna segue into me. Kanye is wild. That's your boy.
Hey, even though Yeezy has his mass influence over people, he can probably change the way people think about this whole Trump thing. But at the time, I feel like Kanye is in it for himself. At the same time, he's doing all this for publicity. You know what I'm saying? He's doing this for his music. So I wouldn't take it too serious with him, even though we have to take it a little serious because of the mass influence that he has on the younger generation, possibly the older generation. But other than that, I don't like you, Trump. You're a horrible guy.
Excuse me, man. I'm feeling very similar because of how I feel about 45th president, man. I went out there, I voted for Hillary, I casted my vote, man. I try to not get this racist as the president of our country, man. A lot of people say all government is a sham, and the thing about it is, I could sit here, we could talk about it. I could believe that, man. You could tell me Obama was a bad guy. You could tell me, look at the employment rate for Obama. He didn't do good for black people. He didn't do good for white people. And the numbers might back it up, man. But the thing about politics, man, we mainly see what's on the surface. So we don't know Obama might be a bad guy. You know, had a negative effect on the black community, Latino community. He may have when you really look at the numbers. And I'm not going to sit here and argue that if you give me the numbers. But on the surface, it was all love and all support. And all Obama showed you was change. And it's positive change. And it was for everybody. It wasn't for one set of people. That's what he preached. Now, if you telling me Obama was secretly starting a war, it's secretly, man. It's the government. That's what the government does, man. That's what they've been doing from day one. So I don't got no place for that. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it because it's not right to do things. But now, this is crazy, man. Like I said, government is going to do things under the table. But when you got somebody in your face, blatantly racist, blatantly sexual predator, man, who's
hateful
telling you, if a girl ain't giving it up, I'm grabbing it. And this man is our president. Obama would never in his life, on camera, off camera, say anything of that nature, man. Because, like I said, on the surface, he's not that type of person. And I would much rather have a Hillary in office who's on the surface a good person. Whether she may be lying to me. But my man
but behind
Trump,
closed doors, you'll never know.
Trump is doing dirt openly, man. He's starting wars, man. He's embarrassing our country. Really don't understand it, but it is
this
like...
fool might be the spy from Russia.
And to keep that going back on the Kanye situation, Kanye does have that influence on people, man. So Kanye might be the reason some people of color, I think no person of color should vote for Trump for his opinions, from the thing he spouts and the things we hear him say. But
and I did not vote for you, Trump.
Just because Kanye got this influence, some people of color might go out there and vote for him, man, and might get this man reelected again. And so I really got to hit the whole other side of that on Kanye. Fully disagree with you. But to say that, I would try not to let that influence me too hard. I would not try to take it too personally. Me and Kanye definitely don't agree. We're not anywhere close on politics. But good music is good music, as they say. And
I'm waiting on that Yeezy.
I'm probably still gonna download the album, give it a listen. If I don't like it, you know what I'm saying? I don't like it. If I don't like what he talking about, I'm just not gonna like what he's talking about.
Yeah.
But
that's what people's forgetting. You're still your own self. You still have your own opinion at the end of the day. If you feel like you can go out there and make a change or impact on the world, Kanye's not the only person to do it, but he can do it. He's showing you that you can do something. You know what I'm saying? So if you feel like you can go out there, make the world better, go out there and do it.
We want to spread that open-mindedness, man.
Open-mindedness,
making
man.
it this far in the video, man. If you're watching us, keep an open mind, man, about so many things, man. Because once you get on a certain narrow path, man, it can become negative, and there's no way out, man. If you keep an open mind, go to a negative path, you got a lot of free space, man.
Hey, man, so let's dive into that Avengers. Oof.
Nah, they
Let me
not.
see the shirt, man. Let me see the shirt. What you got on there?
It's actually a little exclusive shirt.
Yeah, that's fly. That's
You
fly.
won't see a lot of people with it, man. I got it actually a charity type thing, man. A little bit of the proceeds went to a donation foundation, so that's what really made me actually cop this shirt even more than any other shirt. But
Cool, man.
we gonna give y'all that spoiler-free review right now.
No spoilers.
Avengers: Infinity War, man. I'm just gonna say off the back. First of all, man, y'all don't want to know how many times I've seen this movie. It's Sunday, April 29th, and I've seen this movie more than twice. I'm going to leave it at that. It's only Sunday.
I feel like I've been
I'm
repeating.
starting off with that. I'm hitting y'all over the head with that off the rip. This is,
I've only seen it once. It just been replaying in my head, man.
Man, I think I decided this is my favorite movie.
Ooh, hot.
Favorite movie I've ever seen. Like my boy said, hot take, man. Call it how you see it. Judge me if you want, man. I already told y'all I was excited for it. This movie took the cake, man. It took 10 years of experience and learning and loving these characters. And man, I loved it. I enjoyed it, man.
Hey, shout out to all the producers. Marvel, shout out. Keep doing your thing, man, because
Don't stop.
I'm excited.
Because I might go crazy. But man, one thing I really would like to say about that movie, without giving definitely not much away, I like how they kept their characters contained, man. They didn't destroy the integrity of any of their real characters to create the movie as good as it was. And what I mean by that, man, they didn't really have any characters jumping out the zone or lane that they have set up for them in these past movies. You know what I'm saying? The transition, people can transition, these characters have, but it's by movie. So I'm glad I didn't really see a character just jump.
You know I was kind of impressed with? How they was all like working together. You know how they try to make, like you're saying, like they try to make one scene about one character. No, they all work together to make that movie jump. Like teamwork make the dream work. So keep that in mind. Message.
If you got any interest in any of those Marvel movies, man, I'm telling you, go see it. I got a 5-star A+ review on that thing, man. I'm telling everybody I see, man, why not go see it? That's how much I enjoyed it. Like I said, man, I'll probably be back in the theater a few more times, man. I hope y'all don't judge me. I got a little deal on the movie, so I ain't spending too much cheddar cheese on it. But, you know, man, it was a great movie. I enjoyed my experience. Is it, what you got with the star count? Out of 5 stars, man. What
Out of
you
5?
giving it?
I get a 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5. 4 out of 5,
I'm
man.
I'm still messing with that Black Panther, man. That's my top right now.
Hey.
That's my top
We
right
different,
now.
man, but
Prince T'Challa.
hey, and he, without giving enough away, man, I don't know if you've been under a rock and not in commercials, but Wakanda is in Avengers. Black Panther is in Avengers, so if you caught a lot of interest in that culture, man, you definitely gonna get a little taste of it in this movie. So, man, go see it, man.
Wakanda forever.
Go check it out, man. Go check it out, yo. We promised you last week, man, and we don't break our promises, man. Here is that full KOD review. Kids on Drugs by J. Cole, man. KOD, man. We already told you last week. We gave it a slight listen, man. We thought it was dope, but
That's a wise man.
deep. I gave it a nice deep listen. It's super dope. I'm gonna upgrade it one more time, man. It's a message behind it, man. If you on your grown man stuff and you trying to grow as a person, an artist, a baker, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to be in life, if you're just trying to grow, that album is for you. If you dive a little deeper, the messages in it, there are a lot of messages in it of growth, man, and not being attached to these big companies or not needing so many things to get you there, man, to separate yourself and basically stand out. But financial freedom, things of that nature, man, is definitely in that album, man.
So I ain't gonna lie, I haven't really listened to the full album, but I'm hearing one track on there was like a really good one, 1985.
That's actually my #1 track.
Okay.
Off the album.
Okay. Hey Cole, man, keep doing your thing, man. I ain't really get a chance to really listen to the full album, but I'm hearing great reviews on it, so just keep doing your thing out there, because I always liked you, and I'm pretty sure it's a great album.
And then 1985 is actually my most favorite track on the album, man. He's talking about these new age rappers who are very entertaining. They're making their money. They're making bread. They're making billions, man, millions. But like Drizzy said a few years ago, only real music's gonna last, man.
Okay.
Only real music's gonna last. So I kind of agree with Cole and that message he had. I'm hoping.
And this is a 1985 track?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think he's calling anybody out?
He's definitely calling somebody out. We ain't
Okay.
even gonna get into the names.
Okay, yeah.
But I think that's another thing people was asking me about, man. He's calling one person out, but he's really calling out all of these new age rappers, man. They gotta put some substance in it. He definitely gave a little message about how they kind of destroying our culture.
Okay.
And how the things they showing themselves look so foolish with, man. You giving these white kids, these black dudes are doing this and that. And that's just taking our standards lower of what they already think.
How they
Low
seeing
standards that they already have for us. Cole, man, he's putting out their substance. You know what I'm saying? It would only cause growth in the black community.
So like from there, he was just saying, know how to invest your money. Like we was just talking about financial freedom, but know how to invest your money. Don't go out there and buy a Benz that's gonna be worth 10 years of your life, and when the next 10 years come around, you only have that Benz and no house to live in. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just be smart, move smart.
Yeah, man.
Don't be a dumb kid.
I implore, man, every guy that's in the game killing it right now, making their bread, because you definitely doing something right.
Yeah.
Definitely, you doing something right, man. I salute you. Topic, man, last Thursday was the NFL draft, man.
Hot.
Let's get into it, man. The #1 pick was a shocker, man, but he's a baller, so it shouldn't have been a shocker, and he was a Sooner. You see how I did that? Man, Baker Mayfield went first overall to the Cleveland Browns, man. They do think he's going to turn that franchise around. Finally, they had a lot of confidence in him, man. Actually, the analysts and the people who get paid to do it, they didn't really have him #1 on their draft board, so it was a big shock to the football community. But like I said, man, he's a baller. He does his thing, and he definitely earned it. He's actually the first ever walk-on player to be drafted first overall, man. That's huge.
And you can tell he got that chip on the shoulder too.
And I would like to say we are in a new age, man, with walk-ons, because it's a lot of people getting looked at, man. So it's a lot of people getting overlooked as well, man. So a walk-on could easily be the #1 pick one day. So if you out here watching this, man, keep striving, man. Keep going, man. Keep growing, man. We're not going to get too much into the NFL draft. We're not going to go over every pick. We actually just going to go over the picks that we care about by which we got to release it now. I was trying to wait a few months and maybe we got football seasons. But we releasing who our teams are, who we pull for every August through February, February if you like that. So I'm going to dive into it, man. I'm a Patriots fan. Brady, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we going for 6 next year, man. That ain't hot.
That ain't hot.
That ain't hot.
Matter of fact, let me
That ain't, you could
sip my tea on that, man.
Man, I'm a Patriots fan, man. I love Brady, man. That's my boy, the GOAT, the greatest ever, man.
Let me get one thing out of the way. I ain't gonna take nothing away from greatness. Shout out Tom Brady and shout out the GOAT coach. Who is it, Bill Belichick? Yeah, y'all keep doing y'all thing, but just know the Pittsburgh coming up for you.
With our first pick, man, we took Isaiah Wynn, our offensive tackle from Georgia, man. Seen a few highlights, man. He got some strengths, man. Hopefully he's a baller in NFL like he was in college, man. Obviously, I got a lot of hope and confidence in him, man.
Okay.
I want to see him be a Pro Bowler because he's on my team. You know what I'm saying? I'm rooting for him. I'm cheering for him. hoping for big things, man.
Ooh.
And actually, with the 31st pick, man, we surprised a little. We actually did definitely, I feel like, shock people. Shocked me. We took a running back, which we have a few of already, but this guy is super talented, man. He was a first-round prospect on a lot of people's draft boards, but they just didn't think he would go to the Patriots. We're talking about Sony Michel, running back from Georgia, number 1. Man, I feel like when you throw that one on, man, you got a whole different mindset. So. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I was
at number 1.
I've been feeling him, man, because man, you got a whole different mindset when you throwing that one on, because you like, man, I'm the one out here. So man, hopefully he does some great things, man. Just like the other kid, and they both from Georgia, man. So shout out to Georgia this year.
I'm sure they'll be all right. But hey, shout out the 28th pick for Pittsburgh Steelers, man. Terrell Edmonds, that boy from V Tech.
And man, we gonna talk about that guy, that legend, that icon. LeBron James.
That man's a legend.
The king, man, no crown. I like to set it down. LeBron James, man. Today is Sunday, April 29th, man. LeBron actually just finished out a heated Game 7 a few hours ago and pushed it out, man. LeBron is moving on to the second round.
LeBron James.
All right, now to keep moving forward, it's time to give them predictions for round 2, baby. Round 2 has started. It's only 4 series going on, so it's a little bit more limited. Obviously, we got half of those teams knocked out the playoffs, man. Let's dive right into it. Like we talked about, Raptors are going to be playing Cleveland. That series has yet to start, man. I'm going to start off, man. The Raptors can never get it done against LeBron. But this team LeBron got right now looking like garbage. Garbage.
They out the first round, though, man.
My man said JR need to stop smoking. I second that. Somebody need to stop smoking, because y'all in the
probably
playoffs,
Coach Lou
man.
up in there smoking with JR. JR can shoot the last shot.
Coach, somebody need to do something, man. These boys ain't helping LeBron. But once again, I digress. I would hate to put LeBron in another 7-game series.
LeBron might go to 7-2.
But I got to. I got Cleveland winning that game, winning that series. I got Cleveland winning that series in 7 games. The Raptors are going to put up a fight, but they can never get it done against the King.
And this is just off history and stats, man.
Put my crown on the table. The King, I got them in 7, man. What it's looking like, Alex?
I got LeBron in 7. That's just history
Taking
and
it to
stats.
7 as well, though.
History and stats.
It's life, man.
If DeMar DeRozan come do his thing, like I said, drop a little 50-point game. And if LeBron James, Kyle Korver, and who else? K Love, Tristan Thompson, Tristan on cheating ass. If they don't play no defense, then it's a wrap. I mean, but that's anything you do.
Yeah, man.
With
LeBron needs help. We both got him winning in 7. We'll see how it goes. This Rockets and Utah series, the first game actually aired today. Rockets put a whooping on them boys, man. They are up 1-0 in the series. I'm just going to give Utah one solid game because they put up a good performance in the first round. They had a great regular season. I see the Rockets spanking them, though, putting them on their knee like the young fella they is, like Donnie is, man.
Yeah.
I see James Harden putting on that knee, giving them a little spanking, man. I got that series going 4-1 Rockets. How you feeling, brother?
I mean, with the young team, they barely made it out of there with Russ. Russ ain't know what they was doing. I got a feeling Chris Paul and James Harden know what they doing. What you say last time? Hungry, man.
Hungry.
So I ain't gonna have the series going too far. I guess I might agree with you again on the second one. You had the first take on it, so I agree with you again, man. I see the Rockets pulling it out 4-1, man. So,
all right.
so I'm hearing KD and Clay, them boys put up 70 plus in the first half. So how I got it coming out, how it's looking right now, 4-0. Sweet. And I'm screaming, man.
I hate to be that guy, but get out the brooms, Anthony.
Oh.
I'm feeling it, baby. I'm feeling KD.
Hot.
I'm feeling a 50-pointer in there by KD.
Yeah.
Clay gonna go dumb. Steph not there, man. I got a 4-0 sweep ensuing, man.
And they saying Curry's coming back in the second game. That's another shooter.
Hey, sweet, man. Get out your brooms, get out your dustpans. That's how we feeling, man. We definitely going to talk about it next week. We're going to see how right or wrong we was. But I'm not liking that we agreeing on 3 out of 4 series, though. So I'm going to let you jump into this Boston series first. And hopefully we got a different prediction on that, man. I'm gonna
if we talking about the Boston-Philly game, come on now. You know I'm going to say Big Ben Simmons. Come on, man. Young LeBron, young legend, about to come through, do some work, because that's just how I'm feeling. Joel Embiid, come on, man. What you going to do with it? What the Celtics going to do with it? What's his name? Rozier? How you going to stop Ben, man?
He's a hooper.
Yeah, he's definitely a hooper. He's definitely a hooper, but I don't see him. I don't see him doing Big Ben.
He hit him with the Scarface.
I actually have them going 4-3.
4-3.
Philly's up. Philly's taking the series. 4-3.
Now this is definitely the hardest series for me to feel out. Man, the thing about that first series with Miami Heat were winning every game at halftime except for maybe like the last game, which is a crazy stat for them to have only won 1 game. So I do think Philly is a little bit more vulnerable than they appear to be. Boston is deep. They got a lot of guys. They don't have their superstars, but they got a lot of guys that can come out there, a lot of energy. They can come out and score.
Okay.
So this is definitely the toughest round 2 series, man. And I definitely don't want to agree with you on everything. So I got Boston in 7 again. Same prediction on the first round, man. I'm giving Boston the upset, baby. Because I don't think Philly is as strong as they appear to be, man. And B definitely brought some life back, but those games were close. A lot of those games were close to the end, man. I think Boston, better coaching.
So you saying okay, go ahead.
I think Boston, not necessarily better coaching, deeper team, a lot more young legs. D-Wade we still talking about was the best person on that Heat team. Whiteside barely played. Boston, young legs. You know, their best guy is not Dwayne Wade, 15 year. He's not that old. We don't know who their best guy on the court might be. Might be Tatum, who's a rookie.
Hey, I do love that guy Tatum, man. That guy's
big difference having a rookie as your best player or a 15-year vet as your best player. So they definitely got a lot more youth. They got a lot more legs under them. So I think that series is going to go to 7. And like I said, I got Boston. Thank you for being with us on episode 2 of Real News, baby. We leaving you off with our final thoughts, final quotes of the day. Guys, man, apparently 1 out of 10 people don't wash their hands while leaving the bathroom.
Sick.
Let that stick and let that sink in for a second, man. So this is my quote and thought for the day. Not the same as last week. It ain't going to be the same as last week. It ain't going to be the same message. 1 out of every 10th person you meet, give them a head nod.
Or elbow.
Elbow at best. Give them a head nod, man, because 1 out of 10 people do not wash their hands when leaving the bathroom, man. Keep that in mind.
Now, if it's business-wise, do what you got to do. Give a firm grip. Do what you got to do. We going to also say again, spread more love out here, man. Keep doing what you do. Make sure you're grinding for growth, not just for in the moment. And stay tuned, man. Tune back in with us.
As far, thank you, man. Thank you, man. We appreciate it, man. We can't do anything without your support. It starts from the bottom, man, because we starting from the bottom, man. Real life, real news, man. We coming to you each and every week with these new, hot, fresh takes out the oven. Hot potato takes, baby. Hot potato takes, baby. I'm taking it, you know what I'm saying? Fresh, baby. Freshly baked. No buns involved, baby. Every week, real news.
And to all the supporters out there, man, if you have anything you would like us to talk about, just give us a comment down below. We'll receive it. It'll go straight to JustAirWaves email. So
we got time for you, baby. We want to hear about it. We want to talk about it with you, man. We love you. Thank you, baby. JustAirWaves. In the show is starting. Hell yeah, put a little beat behind it.
Ooh, that's So
Let that shit fade out.